Welcome into the video, welcome into the channel. Hope everyone's doing well out there. And if I sound stuffed up right now, that's because I am, so I apologize up front. 'Tis the season, right? Anyway, today we're talking LG software updates, kind of, and I'll explain why here in a moment. But to get things kicked off, what you're looking at on your screen is my 77-inch LG G4. And when I say we're kind of talking LG software updates, let me show you what I mean. We'll press and hold that settings button on the remote. We'll head on over to support, software update. And the current software version that's on my G4 is 33.22.52, which according to LG's website is still the current software version available for the G4 lineup and some other lineups. But anyway, topic for another video. I'm just gonna let you know what tipped me off today was I turned on the display and I was met with kind of a weird message down here at the bottom saying some apps have updated, and whenever I get something like that, that tells me something was updated in the background or there is one available. So I'm gonna go over here to check for updates, see what's going on. And there we go. New software package is available. Now guys, I'm walking in completely 100% blind here because this is nowhere on the internet, okay, talking about what this is. I don't know that it's a complete new software version because there's no new one attached here, so wish me luck. You guys know this is what I do on the channel. I am perfectly satisfied with how the TV is performing, so I'm taking 100% risk here for you guys. But let's go ahead and click download and install and see what happens. All right, and it takes me to this screen, which I believe I've seen one other time here on the channel. This is a little odd, but let's check out what's going on. System app update. It says Chromecast built in. There's an update for that. And then it says downloaded app update, YouTube. Now, I'm just gonna put this out there. I don't utilize the apps that are built into WebOS. I utilize an Apple TV 4K, hence the screensaver you saw at the front of the video. So neither one of these are gonna matter to me, but I'm gonna go ahead and update them anyway, just to see if there's anything weird that happens with the display afterwards. So let's go ahead and click update all. And these should go relatively quickly just based on what I'm looking at here, so I don't need to cut away. All right, so that one looks like it's either in oh, there we go. Application has been successfully updated. I don't wanna launch it right now. Okay, I guess I thought update all would actually do it, but it won't. So there's two subsections here. Let's go ahead and click that. You need to log in to install or update. Do you want to log in? Hell no. The apps will be updated except the one that requires login. Okay guys, so there you go. Part of this video is letting you know that, first of all, it says it updated anyway, even though I wouldn't log in, so you lied. LG update, you lied live on camera. Okay, so it looks like the extent of this update is just gonna be Chromecast. They're updating something like that, and then the built-in YouTube app. Let's click X and see what happens next. And it takes us back to the WebOS home screen. Preview of the content may not be displayed depending on the situation. Okay, you know, you guys could tell I don't spend a lot of time here on this WebOS home screen because I don't utilize this for content consumption at all. Although, I do think the format here looks nice. You know, if we're just checking in here real quick, I will say that it has all the streaming content apps that I pretty much would utilize on my Apple TV 4K right here. Maybe I should consider giving one of these a try. You know, log into my account on one of these or a couple and kind of compare the quality that I'm getting compared to the Apple TV 4K. I've been greatly satisfied with the performance of my Apple TV 4K devices over the years. So I don't know that I would make a switch backwards, but hey, if it's a money saver moving forward, like instead of getting the new Apple TV 4K box, I could just maybe get rid of them, sell them off, and go back to the apps or go to the apps on the display. Maybe that's a consideration, I don't know, but I can tell you there's one app I'm looking at right here that gives me all kinds of hell on the Apple TV 4K, and it's this HBO Max. Just horrible. Probably once every couple of days, you have to completely uninstall the app, like delete it completely off the device and reinstall for you to be able to log in and watch content. Leave me a comment below if you're experiencing that. on not just Apple TV 4K, but maybe your Roku, maybe your NVIDIA Shield, whatever your device of choice is. But let me know if you're having problems, because if you are, or if you have a fix for it, send me some suggestions, okay? Put a comment in this video with some suggestions. All right, guys, so let's wrap up the video to go back into the support page and make sure that there's no changes to the firmware version number. I don't expect it to. Yeah, the firmware version number didn't change. I didn't even have to restart the display. I'm gonna click check for updates while I'm here. No updates found. So guys, this is a very minor update in scale. I think it would be relatively safe to install. Although if you use Chromecast, maybe I should test that first before giving a green light here, because it may have broken connection there. You know how LG does it. And then the YouTube app update, I don't utilize it, so I don't know if there were problems before or after. So maybe I should say update at your own peril. Use caution. But guys, that's going to do it for this video. If you find my channel helpful, or you enjoyed this video, if it helps you make a decision on installing updates, or if you're just a very nice person, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the bell. These are all very easy ways that are free to help support my very small channel. But with all that being said, until the next one.